Welcome back to the Blockhead Podcast, motherfuckers. Trying to enjoy my afternoon, drinking some lemon water. So it's kind of hot, not so hot. It gets hot and it gets humid, and it goes back and forth. Trying to enjoy my day. Unfortunately, there are people out there that don't want you to have a good day. You know, as you all know, there's all this. What happened in Manchester? The explosion at the Ariana Grande concert. Yeah, according to USA Today, the 19 people are dead, 50 injured, and now they're saying that it's 22. So I guess the number's gonna change. I don't know. We'll see we'll see what number it is. And now they're saying that those ISIS douchebags are claiming responsibility for the bomb, basically. And yeah, it's fucked up beyond belief, man. You know, nothing but teeny boppers. You know, little teenagers, little kids going to see their favorite pop stars, and this shit happens. You know, it's fucking absurd. It's so goddamn absurd. It's unfathomable. You know, completely unfathomable. It just why, you know, it's beyond saying why. You know, it's these nuts with these ISIS assholes that, you know, want to ruin everybody's fun. And now what's gonna happen is that now people are gonna be too scared to take their kids to concerts now, which I think is already happening because of what with that Eagle to Death Metal thing happened in Spain. Was it Spain or France? I think it was France. That, and I'm pretty sure there's other ones that happened in the past. And now this, you know, it's, now you're gonna have little kids, I wanna go to this concert, the Justin Bieber concert. Nope. Parents are gonna go, fuck no. And that's gonna hurt the artists and singers and bands out there. They're gonna lose money. But you know what, that's not really the main problem. That's just a thing that might happen pretty soon. People start getting too scared and all that. But the biggest thing is, like, man, kids died, man. Kids, teenagers, parents died in that bombing. And that's low, man. That's pretty fucking low. And you know, come on, it's Ariana Grande. Come on. You know it's gonna be little kids and shit. You know, little kids and teenagers. That's a fucking, it's a drag, man. It's a trip. Fucking heavy shit, man. And there's already some pictures of some of the victims, man, and it's heartbreaking, man. Seeing these pictures, like this one I'm gonna put in the video. It's Safi. Her name is Safi Rasos. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. This is the only one I saw so far of some of the pictures of the victims. And a cute little 8-year-old. Yeah. And man, it's just unfathomable. Unbelievable, man. Just ridiculous, man, you know? Like, I don't have kids I don't have kids, but goddamn, man, I know, I can only imagine what that must feel like to be a parent and lose your kid. And it's just, that's something you don't ever want to experience, you know. I mean, I haven't, but I can only imagine, you know. But also, I mean, this guy got through the metal detectors. What's going on with that? I don't see anybody talking about that. Now, I don't know anything about bombs, so maybe there is a way of making it without metal. Obviously, there is probably, that's because I'm pretty sure these places have. This is like one of the biggest places in Manchester, or in the UK, right? One of the biggest venues. It's a venue and also a sports venue too, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. So they gotta have some kind of, you know, metal detectors, but obviously there's ways around that, you know. That's the first thing I thought about. Like, what about the metal detectors? But what happened? It you know, was done and done. But yeah, this is a heavy week. I found out a close friend of mine, my friend Noel, passed away on I believe Sunday or Monday. I think Sunday. I thought, okay, that was a hoax. You know, people are posting on his wall. You know, I thought it was a hoax. But no, it's I found out the next day, when the same day with the bombings happened, that it's true. You know, and it's heavy. That's why I haven't uploaded anything in a few days. It's you know, it's a fucking heavy thing. And someone you know, like when someone you know just dies, and it's from brain cancer, and he didn't say anything to anybody. Well, not on Facebook. That's how I know him. I haven't met him in person, but we're tight. You know, we're good friends. And I looked at his wall, and he didn't say anything about it. Except one post is fuck cancer, but a lot of people put that. You know, fuck cancer. It doesn't mean you have cancer. Well, obviously he did. And he posted that right around the time I was just off of Facebook, because it was politics 24/7 on Facebook, bitching, whining, complaining. Trump did this. Trump did not do this. How come Trump did do it, but he did not do this and do this, and Hillary this and Bernie this and Bernie that? Oh God, man, I'm so tired of reading it and seeing it. So goddamn tired, exhausted. So I've been off of Facebook. I mean, I popped in here and there, but not enough to to fuck around and scroll around and see how other people are doing. Just enough to just post a few things, and that's it. You know, sign out, log off, and also I started my YouTube channel. It was around the time I started my YouTube channel, and I've been busy. I've been non-stop doing that. I've been posting, like, I got about 43 videos in 3 weeks. That's pretty good. So I've been busy, occupied with that. You know, and I was planning to talk to him too. Like, I actually hit him up, because this dude, I hadn't talked to him in a while. We keep in touch. Like we how you say not like I haven't heard from him in a while. You know, we what do you call it? But actually, like direct messaging. That's what I meant. We kept in touch and stuff. It's just that we haven't direct messaged each other in a while. And I was just thinking too, right, a month ago or half a month ago, I was just thinking that I should hit this guy up. I should talk to him and see how he's doing, But I never did. And I'm not mad that I'm not really mad that he didn't say anything, because that's his life. He can choose to do whatever he wants to do, And if he wanted to say anything about it, he didn't say anything about it. So that's his decision. He wanted to just handle it a certain way, and yeah, it's a hard blow. It's a hard thing, man. When someone someone you really dies like that, it's tough. That's why you got to get yourself checked up, because he had brain cancer, which I don't know much about brain cancer. I know I did some research on other cancers and stuff because of my father, and also everywhere you look, well, for me, I had like a few friends die already of cancer. My friend John, Jeff, my father, now him. It's like, goddamn, man, cancer's everywhere, man. You gotta get yourself checked up. You gotta get checked up. And do some more research. If you're curious about this stuff, do research, because, man, I already know that cancer can spread real fast. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll just, be there, I guess. I'm not a doctor, but from the research I did, it's like, yeah, if it does, if it can, it'll spread so goddamn fast you'll be dead in a week, or you'll be dead in a month or something, Depends what part of the body or how much does it spread. But it's possible. And it's fucking scary, man. You can get it and be dead in a month or a week. That's pretty fucking terrifying. But and it was really fucking sad that people out there still doubt marijuana. I mean, it's really sad. Yes, I am a believer in marijuana. It does cure, but you gotta do your research. Because some people believe the hype. and then I gave my I tried it and it didn't do this and do that. It's not like you smoke one joint every once in a while and it's gonna cure you like that. Well, maybe because not exactly. Here's the thing: if you have cancer and you're listening to this, you got cancer right now. You need go check out the real powerful stuff. The Rick Simpson oil or the butane hash oil. It looks like black ink, and they put it in a push syringe, and they put so much marijuana in there that one dose is like smoking 20 joints. You know, so if you have a bad condition, you should look into that. Like if you're worried about it, I would start smoking. But like I said, I'm not a doctor. Just be clear, but I do believe it helps. Because I was having stomach problems. I was having really bad stomach problems a few years ago. That's why I started smoking, and then it went away because I was smoking marijuana. And I hear stories from people getting better. Those little kids with you see those little documentaries with little kids having seizures, and then they take the cannabis and they're good. Or people anybody with seizures or anything like that. But you gotta manage your expectations, because I think with marijuana it's kind of like with just like with medications. You know, when you go to the doctor, they say, well, this medication might mess with you or might help you. It depends on the way your body works. Everybody's different. So I think it's no different with marijuana. It might work wonders for one person. It might do a little bit for you, for some other person. Depends on your condition, depends on your body type, and all that. But look into the dabbing. That looks like fruit roll-ups, the wax and the shatter. I saw a video. I wish I should have saved it, because if I would have saved it, I would put it in the description. But I can't remember where I saw it at. This lady had some kind of stomach cancer, and the doctors wanted to perform surgery on her, and put a plastic one. I'm not sure if that's possible, but put a fabricated stomach or some kind of fake, and then that's it. That's what the doctor wanted to do. Then she was like, I don't know about that, and she did some research, and she got into dabbing. And guess what? After a little while, she got better. She didn't need the surgery. It was that bad where she had to put, what do you call that thing when you go to the doctors, the IV? It's like a little bag, and you put it in your veins. Well, she had to have that in her stomach before getting better. It's like a little tube sticking out her belly, and she could not go anywhere without that thing, that IV or AV, whatever it's called. That's pretty fucking. That's pretty heavy. But do your research. Go check out Vice. Vice has a lot of good videos, Weedy Kit, and a lot of cool videos. But go do yourself a favor, because you never know, someone you love or you yourself might get some kind of cancer or something. Because I used to think it was only people who drank a lot or did a lot of drugs or something, or didn't watch their diet and ate a lot of junk. I think that it's those things too can cause it or make it worse. But I think it just happens out of nowhere. But yeah, go do some research. Go get off the don't get the computer, but go on YouTube or go on Netflix. There's a lot of documentaries and stuff. Educate yourself, because I don't know what's going on with the thinking with chemo, that's not always guaranteed to work. I'm not saying don't get chemo, but just do your research, because you never know, it might save your life. Or there's a stuff called CBD, cannabidiol. It's CBD for short. It comes from a marijuana plant, but doesn't get you high. And this stuff, according to a video I saw, this stuff this stuff basically tells the cancer cells to commit suicide. So look into that. And I tried before. It's good. It's like an energy drink. No, you get energy drink, but it's like an energy drink with no crash. It gives you all kinds of energy. It was weird, but I liked it though. There's no high. You're not inebriated or anything. Just energy. That's it. It comes from the marijuana plant, and it comes from the depends which version you buy. There's one from marijuana and there's one for hemp. But yeah, it's called CBD. Look into it. Like I said, you never know when someone you love, your wife, husband, or your kid might have something out of the blue. You know, stop looking at marijuana like it's a criminal drug, a criminal thing. You know, they really need to legalize that shit all over the world, man. I swear to God. But but yeah, look into the Rick Simpson oil, or watch the documentary on YouTube where Rick Simpson. Sorry, I can't say that word. My throat's kind of dry. Rick Simpson oil. Look into that. There's a good documentary on YouTube where they basically told him, I forgot what he had. He had some kind of cancer, and they told him, "There's nothing we can do for you. You got like a month or a week or 2 months to live. Here's a bunch of morphine, and all we can do is send you home to die, basically." And he couldn't accept it, so he went home and looked up some stuff, and he found out about marijuana. And this dude was in the UK, and he basically had to leave his home because they were gonna arrest him. I think he was providing for other people. He was growing it and providing, and obviously it's illegal over there. So he had to leave his home and most of his stuff. I think even his belongings he had to leave, or he's gonna spend time in prison. And being in jail, being in prison, and you have cancer. God damn, man, that's pretty cruel. But yeah, it's called Rick Simpson oil. But that's basically another word for it is called butane hash oil. Yeah, they put it in a push syringe. It looked like black toothpaste. You put a little bit in your finger and you put it in your mouth. You take it orally. I don't know if it gets you high or not. I never tried it. I see at dispensaries and it's like $75, but it's a lot though. I don't know how much exactly, but the push syringe is like about big as my middle finger, or big as think of your middle finger, about big as that. And it looks like black toothpaste or black venom, like ink. But you push a little bit out of it, and it gives you all that benefits instead of just smoking like 40 joints or something. Yeah. But yeah, educate yourself, because you don't want to find out that you could have saved yourself or saved someone you love, and you find out about this at the last minute. But yeah, look into it. You gotta do it. But yeah, this was gonna be a short podcast, but I think I'm gonna talk about this other thing I saw on Facebook. I'm surfing around, farting around on Facebook, and I saw this video, this fucked up video. Let me look for it real quick. Something about an airport, and this racist dude, which is going off on this guy for no reason. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, some racist guy was just going off with somebody for no reason. Let me see. I'll turn the volume up so that you can hear it.
Talking that stupid Spanish around here. You're
and explain what I did to you one more time.
Talking that stupid Spanish around here when everybody else is English speaking American.
But I'm speaking to my mother in Spanish because that's her language.
Shut up.
And out of nowhere, you just come out and
Shut
say
up.
like that?
Shut up.
Wow, unbelievable. Mike, that is sad. So my family that's also all military. All like you did. That lost the limbs.
Learn how to speak English.
Unbelievable.
Live in America.
I'm just as American as you are.
Hopefully you caught that. Honestly, if I was that guy, if I was a dude being attacked like that, I couldn't hold myself in. I couldn't contain myself. And this racist guy, this racist dude, he's in a wheelchair. And I don't care if he's in a wheelchair. I'll knock his block off, man. If that was me, it's like I can't handle that. Maybe I'm glad I'm very intimidating. People told me that I look like a serial killer, or I look very intimidating. I am a big guy. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'3", 180 pounds. I'm a big guy, and But like I said, though, if that happened to me, I don't know if I can hold it in, because that's just unacceptable, you know. The dude's in the wheelchair and he's telling this guy's on the phone with his mother talking in Spanish, and this racist asshole right here, he's in the wheelchair, and he's telling him stop speaking that language, and he said other things. You heard it. It was beep beep beep, but you could probably imagine what he was saying. It's like, damn, fucking man, the retardation level on people, man. People are fucking retarded. It's beyond mental retardation. On the level of I cannot even think, it's on the level. It's like I can't even. It's way out there, It's beyond retarded. If you look at the video, you know why. This dude's he's in the wheelchair. Oh, he probably can't get it up. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take it out on somebody else. I have disabilities. And you don't see me picking on other people like that. Well, of course you don't see me, but but you know what I'm saying. I don't take my shit, my problems and inadequacies on somebody else. This is retarded. Like I said, if that was me, I would have laid that guy out, man. I don't care what wheelchair. I don't care. One punch. But then again, I got big hands, so one punch from me, and he'd probably fly across the room. Now, I'm not trying to sound like I'm super strong, but I got long and big hands. I got long arms and big hands, so one punch from me, man, he'd be probably he knocked out, do a Mike Tyson. But that's kind of sad, You just can't sit around and enjoy life. The dude's on the phone with his mother, and this guy's always saying, "Oh, fuck you," and he's saying this and saying that. It's man, it's fucked. and the guy on the phone saying, you said something about being in the military. He's like, "I'm in the military." And he goes, "I don't care." And he's like, shh. This dude he's beyond the troll, This dude's this guy is something else. You can't even enjoy, man. You can't. It's like all the things I'm talking about today. All these things, you can't enjoy a concert. You can't take your kids to a pop concert. You can't go to some club and see a cool metal band. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't can't just go to the airport and have a phone call. It's always something. But yeah, life is short, Life is too fucking short. Who cares, Life is short. Love the ones who you want to love. Tell them. Because you don't know, might get hit by a fucking bus, Life is short. You might, you might go, I'm gonna go to McDonald's with my daughter, and some drunk hits you, it's something, man. When you're out in the streets, just keep a careful eye on what's going on. Just take a quick minute and just look around you. See if anything's fishy, Because you never know, some drunk gets in the car, some guy drunk or high, or some bus driver falls asleep, or some 18, what do you call those 18-wheeler, diesel, like the one that hit Tracy Morgan, the Walmart one, kind of like that. Like the dude fell asleep, Keep an extra eye out there, man. You gotta do it, cause nobody else is gonna do it for you, Or or some nuts out there wants to stab people or shoot people. I remember in Hollywood a few years ago, some guy was in the car just shooting off rounds, like he's in GTA. Not really a drive-by, but yeah, he was in the car. But it was a real nice Hollywood upscale, whatever you want to call it, nice neighborhood, and he's just firing off rounds with an automatic weapon. I think like a Tech 9, whatever you call that gun, like a Tech 9 or something like that. He's just firing off rounds. He just went like that, He wasn't really aiming at anybody. He was just shooting like that. Yeah, so just be careful out there. I mean, go places, especially when you allow people, like a concert like this one, or even like a circus or a church gathering. Anything with a lot of people, it's always gonna be a target. Any place with a lot of people, it's gonna be a target for these ridiculous pieces of shit. Like that, like those here with those people getting hit by cars, those trucks. Someone just stole a truck and ran people over like crazy. Stuff like that. If it's not ISIS terrorists, guys, it's these pathetic assholes who can't handle getting divorced or they can't handle rejection, so they kill somebody else and they kill themselves. You know, like that shooter in San Bernardino, that school that happened recently. That dude got divorced. He ended up going there and shooting a teacher, and he shot a few kids, I believe. And that happened because he was married to that teacher, and they were getting a divorce. And he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. So he bought a gun, went to her classroom, and shot her. And then that bullet that went through her, it hit a kid right in the face, I believe. I'm not sure if he killed any more people, but I know he shot himself. And, bullets do that. If you shoot somebody, it's not like in the movies where they just fall over and that's it. The bullet can go through and hit somebody else and ricochet. Depends on the gun, depends on the bullets, and all that stuff. There's just a lot of retards out there who can't handle rejection. They can't handle life, so they think they gotta kill somebody else and kill themselves or something. It's just bananas, man. It's fucking bananas. It's a lot of people that just they want it. They want success. They want all this stuff, but they don't want to work for it. They're like those kids you see at Walmart that's screaming and crowing crazy because their mama said they can't have that toy or that video game. So they cry and punch and wailing and their faces are red and they're punching themselves, I want it. That's how I see them. They want something they know they can't have. Or you have a successful career or something like that and they shoot, you hear stories about somebody kidnapping some guy or something because he was successful and he wanted his life or some pathetic bullshit, like the guy who shot John Lennon or something like that, some nut case. There's always someone out there who want what you have, either it's good looks or good job, career, something. There's always some pathetic little cretin that just wants what you have. And they just know they can't have it, so they'll try to take your life from you, or they'll try to hurt you, someone you love. And there's pathetic assholes everywhere. Just keep an eye out. Look for their behavior. Question the people around you. Some of these friends, you know what I'm saying? Friends, because I had a few friends like that before. The ones that pretend to be your friend, but they actually want to backstab you. Stuff like that. Anyways, I'm just babbling like usual. Please, people, take care. Take care. Keep a careful eye. When you walk into a busy place, look for the exits. Make sure where all the exits are at. Make sure where's the security guard. Well, it depends where you're at. Look at the security guards, and that way, if you see anything shady, go grab that motherfucker. Carry protection. Carry a knife. Even though what's a knife going to do with a gun, right? But still, something, right? Because that's the world we live in, people. That's the world we live in. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever. Take care. Be safe.